Okay, here's a pitch mark repair tool review. I'll recommend one of these, but what is important to me might not be as important to you, so I'll kind of run through these, the good and the bad. Okay, so but to jump forward, spoiler alert, this is the one I'd recommend, and I'll show you why. But first up is kind of this typical switchblade version, this kind of switchblades out. This one is by Pitch Fix. It has these 3 prongs, which I kind of like the 3 prongs. Does a better job at pulling more grass. I'm not a big fan of just the two-pronged version, but what I don't like about this is these switchblade type divot repair tools always seem to open up in my pocket and then always poke holes in the pocket of my pants. Maybe that's just me, but it just seems like it always opens accidentally. Something hits this button, whether it's a tee, golf ball, and this pops open. But that's the one thing I don't like about these switchblade divot repair tools. Also, it tends to get dirt in here, and then this thing doesn't open as well. Sometimes it's tough to close, but this ranges anywhere from about $12 to $25 per divot repair tool, so kind of on average maybe about $15, and that one's by Pitch Fix. Okay, next one up, this one doesn't have any, no switchblade. This is by Even Roll, kind of the 3-pronged pitchfork. I do like the 3-prong because it pulls up more grass. The thing I don't like about this, these prongs are too wide, so I'm just not a fan of that because it's kind of tough to get in the grass. It's tough to jab in there. If they're kind of pointy like this, then it's a little bit easier. So I'm not a big fan of this Even Roll 3-pronged one. Next up is one pretty inexpensive one. I like this. It's not a switchblade. It has a cap, so that way this cap doesn't come off, and this doesn't poke through your pocket of your pants. I like this. It's inexpensive. I think on Amazon it's maybe like $7 or $12, but you can get them in different colors and stuff. But I do like this. But this cap, I wish you can lose this cap, but the idea is to put this right back on after you use this divot repair tool. So that's kind of the third one. The next one is one made by NorCal Putters. I thought I would love this a lot more than I do. This is kind of cool. It comes with a little, they give you a little thing here that you can pop out to mark your ball. That's fine. And this also doesn't switchblade out, but you have to use your hand and kind of flip this out. One thing I don't like is this, it doesn't kind of snap into place, and this kind of wobbles around as you're trying to repair your divot, and then it kind of it's not as stable. The other good thing is you can have like a logo put in here. The biggest drawback is $85. Yes, I said that right, $85. But it's pretty cool. You can have people's names, engraved in here, or a logo or something, but $85. Anyway, so that's the downside of that. The last one is, this is less than $8. It's on Amazon. I'll include a link. Now, it has this cap, which, again, you can lose, but I like it has these 4 prongs. So if you come in, just with the 1 prong, it pulls up this grass and you're stretching the grass, but it'd be nice to have another set of prongs pulling up the grass behind it, and that's what this does. It has kind of 2 sets of prongs. You're pulling the grass from the front one and also from the back one, so it's pulling more grass. This is actually a pretty good divot repair tool. I like this. I'd recommend this. And it has this cap. That's one I'd recommend. It's less than $8 on Amazon. This is the one I'd recommend for a pitch mark or divot repair tool.